In many sports, it's important to go and not just look to the present to see who might make the biggest impact, but also look to the future. Because when it comes to who's next, many schools and big-name teams are always looking for that next big star. And for the son of LeBron James, the clock for his time in the world of sports is fast approaching, as he just turned 17 and people are eager to see him eventually go to college and possibly the NBA. But what do you honestly know about the son of LeBron? Allow us to show you the 10 things you didn't know about Bronny James. Number 10, college. So if you somehow didn't know, Bronny James is indeed an athlete, and in fact, he was a two-sport athlete throughout much of his early days in school. His sports, basketball, and soccer. Now, to help his son get the skills he needed, LeBron made sure to put him in good programs that would allow him to excel. This especially happened when he did the move to LA to join the Lakers. He put Bronny in a solid school where he got to improve himself even more. And because of that, he already has offers for college, despite the fact that he's not going to college for a little while yet, as he's not even 18. Now, given though he's clearly shown talent in his high school days and his lineage, it's not surprising that so many want him, even if it's not for anything more than attention being paid to their schools. Where it goes from here is unclear, but we might be finding out sooner rather than later. Number 9, the Wades. LeBron James and his former teammate Dwayne Wade formed a brother-like bond over the years, and that connection was passed down to their children. Bronny is really good friends with D. Wade's son, Zaire. The two are also teammates at Sierra Canyon High School in Los Angeles. Now, when LeBron moved to LA, as alluded to earlier, he was thrilled to have his son alongside D. Wade's son, and the two are apparently quite the duo on the court, much like their fathers before them. Imagine if those two not only went to the same college, but somehow ended up on the same basketball team. That would put whatever school they're in on the front page and put them as immediate contenders for the NCAA championship. Obviously, we can't say that will happen, but you never know. Number 8, favorite player. Of course, most people would probably assume that Bronny's favorite player has always been his dad. After all, LeBron is a lot of people's favorite player, and again, his father. It would almost be a prerequisite for him to love his dad on the court above all others, right? Well, kind of, because for many years, Russell Westbrook was actually Bronny's favorite player, and he wore jersey number 0 to pay homage. However, in 8th grade, he changed his jersey number to 23 like his dad. That being said, Westbrook is now playing with his dad on the Lakers, so you honestly have to wonder if his loyalties might be tested like never before. Number 7, Instagram. As we've mentioned many times now, Bronny is just a teen, and so you'd expect him to go and do regular teen things, right? In truth, yes, he would, but his teen experience is very different from most. Bronny already has over 5 million followers on Instagram, which puts him at a higher follower count than some people in the NBA, including some of his dad's teammates. Now, you might be thinking, why would a son of a player have more followers than actual players? The answer here, destiny. Many will see Bronny is going to be the next big thing in the NBA given his current skills and the training his father is no doubt giving him. So as such, people want to follow him in order to see what he can do and will do in their minds once he goes to the NBA. And if he lives up to the hype, his follower count's just going to go up. Number 6, gamer. So in addition to playing basketball, Bronny also enjoys playing video games. He's an active member of the only video game community and likes to play games like NBA 2K, Fortnite, and Call of Duty. Occasionally, he even likes to live stream his gaming sessions, which no doubt his fans like. And given his family's wealth, you can bet that he always gets the newest consoles and the best new games so that he can satisfy that gaming itch. Nothing wrong with that, of course, and it is good that he has hobbies outside of sports, but he's taken it to higher levels than just playing the biggest games out there. Number 5, he joined the Fuze Clan. In August 2020, Bronny took his love for gaming a step further by joining the Fuze Clan. The professional esports group has become very popular over the last few years. It's home to several well-known gaming influencers. Other big names to become affiliated with Fuze Clan include 76ers star Ben Simmons. Now, this is big for Bronny because it's yet another avenue for him to go and expand his name, his brand and his skills in terms of gaming. Plus, it's connections that can help him out later on, which, as his father would tell him, is a very big deal. So it'll be interesting if he goes on a path that LeBron did not go on in terms of what he might do once he potentially gets very famous. Number 4. The right to social media. Instagram is one of the biggest social media platforms, and it's attracted people of all ages. Needless to say, Bronny has always wanted to be a part of the action. However, his dad didn't allow him to join the platform until August 2019 when Bronny was 14. Now that shows LeBron's parental oversight in action in a way that many would appreciate. Not to mention, people aren't always smart in regards to what they post on social media, and LeBron probably wanted his son to be a little more mature before going and posting things. A lesson he honestly didn't pick up as quickly as his father would have hoped, as we'll show you soon enough. Number 3. Gotta be the shoes. So not only does Bronny like to wear sneakers that feel good, he also likes shoes that look good as well. He loves to go sneaker shopping and has gone to places like the popular LA sneaker store, Cool Kicks, to get some really nice shoes. One can only imagine the shoes he'll want to go and wear if he makes it into the NBA. He probably is already designing the shoes he'll want for his own brand. Number 2. Staying out of the spotlight. Unlike his father, Bronny well and truly doesn't go and seek out the attention of the media. Yeah, he has social media, but he's not on it every day. Furthermore, he doesn't do interviews about his dad, his personal goals, or anything like that. Now, this is smart because it helps him to focus on what's in front of him versus what is expected of him. That doesn't mean that he's been totally out of the reach of people observing what he does, though. Number 1, he's already had a scandal. Alright, it may seem a bit odd to end things on a darker note, but it's something that needs to be said because while his dad was out in Orlando doing the bubble playoffs, Bronny did some very questionable things that got put online. Specifically, during the Eastern Conference Finals, LeBron went up against the Nuggets and won Game 1 of the series. When that happened, Bronny decided he would go celebrate by smoking a blunt, which honestly wouldn't have been that big a deal if he didn't go do it during a thing on Instagram and posting it for everybody to see. Even though he realized what he did and took it down, it was too late and videos of the footage were posted online for all to see, and it didn't exactly paint Bronny or LeBron in the best of lights because it is important to note that Bronny was 15 when he did that, which means him smoking anything at that age is a well and true illegal act. He didn't seem to care though, which shows he still has some growing up to do. And of course, this falls onto LeBron because it calls his parenting into question. Is that fair? Well, yes and no, but we can debate that another time. It's not a good sign that Bronny's getting into precarious situations like this before he's even in college, because colleges will go and look at things like this and wonder if he's grown up, because the last thing they need is a potential superstar player with issues that he doesn't have under control. To be fair, he hasn't had an incident like this that we know of since, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. So what do you think of this look at Bronny and how he's looking into his future in basketball and maybe beyond? Do you think he'll even be as good as a fraction of his father is? Do you think he'll have to stay in college for a while to truly harness his talents, or do you think he'll be able to do a one and done and then go straight to the NBA? Let us know in your comments below. Hey, make sure you do subscribe, and we'll see you next time right here on the channel.